Welcome to MCS Homestead. About 5 years ago, my husband and I bought this land. We had it logged shortly after, and the loggers left it in a mess. So follow along with us as we clean it up and build our Barndominium.
All right, I came over here the other day and to do a little filming and working the bobcat a little bit here, and it went dead on me. Tried to crank it, the battery was dead. Hoping that the battery just went dead. I may have to put a new alternator on it. Let's get over here and put this in. It just died right here and wouldn't start. So hopefully it's going to start up. This lid in here. All right, with any luck, we're going to start up here. Hopefully it starts up for me. It's old and hopefully it didn't blow up or do something like that. Hoping it's just need a new alternator on it. Let's see what happens. I forgot to turn the gas on. Always forgetting something. Give her a little pump here and see what happens. Sure, everything's disengaged. Well, that's what happens when you can't afford brand new machines. All right, I'm gonna have to see if I can choke it myself. I'm gonna have to get you, honey, baby, to turn the key when I choke it. I gotta get me a new choke cable for it. Do it again. A little warmer here. There we go. Well. All right. We got her running there. We had to come off camera for a second. It's hard to film and turnkey and do everything there. Now, I believe I'm going to have to get a new alternator. So there's no reason. That battery's a good battery. We're going to have to do a little work on the alternator there. I believe that's what's wrong with it. Ready? All right, we got to get this tree down here. It's dead, and this is where we park our vehicles when we are working over here. And I would hate for it to fall on me or a vehicle or any of the children. So we're gonna get it cut down real quick. I'm not no chainsaw expert or nothing, but I've ran a saw a couple times. We'll see if we can get this down without anybody getting hurt. Get out of here. Let's go. That dead limb got real close to me there. All right, we got her down. Nobody's hurt.
Yeah.
All right, I got to cut this flat because the wife wants to put the animal in this hole once we moved out here. She wants to cut off flat. So I guess that's what we're going to do. All right, got that done. All right, I'm gonna get this cut up in a little bit smaller sizes so I carry it a little easier with the bobcat there. We'll get this cut one time and that should be it. All right, we got her into it on the bobcat, throw it on the burn pile, and we'll be done with that. That way I ain't gotta worry about it falling on the vehicles. That pretty dead and dry. The old river ash tree. They come through and some type of insect or something come through and killed all of them. All right, let's get this log picked up. Well, that didn't work out. Pick it up again. Yeah. Grapple is on this here. See here, the grapple's on this. So it's literally all it takes is to just barely touch it and opens up. All right, I was trying to pick these logs up, but they piled a bunch of big logs in here. I'm not even sure why these didn't go to the mill. Trying to unbreak this water there. It's just really just sitting there, and it's making a mud hole, and I can't dig. I can't get in there too deep because I don't want to get my bobcat stuck. Trying to break the rut dams that's made. So I can get that water out and it can start drying up, because this little creek bed here is just a overflow water, and this is where our driveway is going to cross eventually. I got a culvert that I'm going to put in, but I got to get it dry enough to smooth the dirt and stuff out with it. And right now it just sinks the bobcat up, because it was a big old skidder that was going through there, and so them big skidders, they don't care, but that little bobcat will get stuck in there. So I'm trying to get this fixed so I can get that done. So let me crank up this chainsaw, cut a couple of these logs, because there's some of them are 30, 40 foot long there. Get them cut up to sizes my bobcat can move and get put on the burn pile. Alright, I think it's going to have enough cut there. I can get them. Playing in a hole here. How far do I have? Maybe that just fell over.
Trying to be real careful right here that I don't get too far into the ditch there. If I do, I'm gonna have a stuck bobcat, and that ain't gonna be no fun to dig out or get out. Just trying to be safe.
All right, I've been trying, I'm letting the bobcat cool down a minute, and the float sticks in the carburetor on it, and sometimes the best thing to do is just let it idle for a little minute and it unsticks itself. Sometimes I tap it to get it to unstick, but sometimes it don't work. Anyways, we're going to get this to here. Trying to get this out, trying to decide if I'm going to switch the buckets or just try to keep going with the other. It just takes a few seconds to switch the bucket, but I have to ride all the way over there and go get the bucket. This is where our driveway is going to go. We're going to have a culvert right here for this. This is just wet weather creek bed here, and this will be the driveway up to the house. We got a lot of work here. Just trying to get this where it's not muddy, so I can start get the culvert over here and start building the driveway up. See if I can get the rest of this water out of this ditch here. I gotta get my other bucket on and smooth some of this up. Makes for a bumpy ride. And I wouldn't have piled that dirt in there from before. I was just trying to make the water go out. I guess we'll find out here. Try to let this dry out here. We'll go up here on top of the hill and where we're going to put the house, and maybe try to push some of these limbs around. Just kind of start opening it up and see what we're dealing with as far as leveling this and what it's going to look like. So let's head on up the hill. All right, just explaining why I'm building a bunch of little piles. I'm trying to get rid of the stumps. I really don't want to rent any machinery to get rid of them stumps, but I'm hoping that if I burn them, then they'll burn up, and then we won't have to rent any machinery. This here is where we're going to be putting the house. It's up here on top of the hill. All right, I've had about all I want to do today. If y'all will like and subscribe for me to help us out. We're just kind of just documenting us building the house. Try to have it where we can go back and look at it. But I appreciate y'all watching, and come back for next week's episode.